Good evening. What's going on, everyone? Pro wrestling fans from all over the world, of all shapes and sizes. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, for this video, just wanted to go over a couple of things. First off, I want to talk about the finals of the World Tag League 2023 and talk a little bit about the winners. Also going to do kind of like a little mini preview of Stardom New Blood 12 and Stardom Dream Queendom. They recently had the press conferences for both shows and they revealed the matches. So I'm just going to do a mini preview of those. Going to talk a little bit about Yuka Sakazaki, who they just posted her final graduation matches for TJPW, as well as the aquarium match. And then I'm going to give my preview of the upcoming TJPW Prestige Wrestling collaboration show called Combat Princess USA. So I'm going to preview that show, go over the match card, and give my predictions. So, got quite a bit to talk about. But first, New Japan Pro Wrestling World Tag League Finals. It came down to both tag team champion teams. The IWGP World Tag Team Champions and Bishamon versus the NJPW Strong Openweight Tag Team Champions, Gorillas of Destiny. So yeah, Yoshihashi, Hiroki Goto for Bishamon, Gorillas of Destiny, El Phantasmo, Hikuleo. And of course, the finals went down this past Sunday, and I have to say, it was quite a match. It went 40 minutes. Can y'all believe that? That was the main event and it went 40 minutes. Wow. What a way to finish off this year's World Tag League with two of the best tag teams in the promotion. And they definitely pulled out all the stops. Went at it full force, 100% for 40 minutes. I kid you not, y'all. 40 minutes. It was incredible. It was a phenomenal match. And sure enough, Bishamon has completed the hat trick, ladies and gentlemen, as it took a Naraku onto ELP to put away Gorillas of Destiny, and for the third straight year, the hat trick. Bishamon are your World Tag League winners. So there you have it, y'all. That's 3 years in a row. 2021, 2022, and this year 2023. I think it's definitely safe to say that Bishamon is one of the best, if not the best tag team in the world right now. Hiroki Goto, Yoshihashi. These two, since they've teamed up, have been superior. And 3 straight World Tag League victories. It's crazy. And not only that, these same 2 teams are going to go at it one more time at Wrestle Kingdom with all of the tag gold on the line. That's right. Both the IWGP Tag Team Championships and the NJPW Strong Openweight Tag Team Championships will both be on the line, as both these teams will run it back once more at Wrestle Kingdom. I gotta be honest with y'all. I don't know if they're going to be able to top this past Sunday's match. Because, I mean, it went 40 minutes, y'all. It went 40 minutes. So, I can't imagine if they're going to be able to top this match with the run back. But all the gold will be on the line. Which, you know, I don't really agree with all of the titles, both sets of tag titles being on the line for this match. I really don't agree with it, but at the same time, being that Bishamon, who are the current IWGP Tag Team Champions, won the World Tag League, I mean, it was really up to them. You know, they accepted it because typically non-champion teams that would win usually secure the spot at Wrestle Kingdom. But since Bishamon won, they got to pick. But they're going to run it back. They're going to run it back once again at Wrestle Kingdom for both sets of titles. So, we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. A winner takes all. So, and you know what? It's starting to shape up. Wrestle Kingdom is definitely starting to shape up quite well, I must say. I mean, they just made that match. Also, we got a new championship that'll be awarded at Wrestle Kingdom, and they have finally decided on a name. We have no idea what it looks like, but the name will be the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. That's right. So the title that Will Ospreay, Jon Moxley, and David Finlay will compete over in a three-way will be for the inaugural IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. Now, I know a lot of folks are, you know, kind of disappointed that they're not bringing back the Intercontinental title, but supposedly it sounds like this Global Heavyweight Championship is, I guess, going to be one of the main singles titles that's to be defended around the world, I guess. So, we'll see. But we know that's the new belt. But yeah, Will Ospreay versus Jon Moxley versus David Finlay. We know that Shingo and Tama Tonga are going to run it back once more for the Never Openweight Championship. So we know we got that. Hiroshi Tanahashi is going to get a shot for the NJPW World Television Championship against Zack Sabre Jr. So that should be interesting. El Desperado versus Hiromu Takahashi for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. That should be really good. Of course, this year's winners of the Super Junior Tag League, Catch 2-2, will get their shot at the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, Heavyweight Tag Team Championships, currently held by Bullet Club War Dogs, Clark Connors, and Drilla Maloney. We know we're going to get the run back, Okada versus Bryan Danielson. And, of course, we know this year's G1 Climax winner, Tetsuya Naito, will get his shot at the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship against Sonata. So, you know, now that I just read that, the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship, like, that's weird. That is really weird. One is global, the other is world. Don't they mean the same thing, though? Don't they mean the same thing? That's weird. That doesn't really make sense to me. One is global heavyweight championship, the other is world heavyweight champion. That makes no sense to me. But whatever. It is what it is. But Wrestle Kingdom is shaping up nicely. Wrestle Kingdom 18, January 4th. So shaping up pretty nicely. So yeah, that's cool. Also wanted to go over, so just a mini preview of the upcoming Stardom New Blood 12, as well as Stardom Dream Queendom. They just recently had press conferences for both of these shows. And, of course, just a reminder, Stardom New Blood 12 will be on Christmas Day. Yep, Monday, December 25th, right on Christmas Day. That'll be at the Shinagawa Intercity Hall in Tokyo, Japan. And then later that week, that Friday, December 29th, is Stardom Dream Queendom at the Ryogoku Sumo Hall in Tokyo, Japan. So, just wanted to, just do a quick preview of the matches that they have announced. I'll save the graphics for when I do the actual real preview. Deal? All right. But yeah, they got quite a number of matches. So Stardom New Blood 12, which hopefully will be on their YouTube, just like they did with 11. Here's hoping. But we got an interesting tag team match here. High-speed champion Mei Seira teaming with Hina, taking on Oedo Tai's Rina and Ruaka. It's kind of an interesting pairing there. Hina and Mei Seira. Very interesting pairing. We got another tag team match. Women's Wrestling Diana's Haruka Umesaki teaming up with Miyu Amasaki, taking on Yuzuki and Hanako. Ooh, that should be good. That actually should be really good. Hanako and Yuzuki teaming up. Yeah, that should be actually really good. We got a couple of new rookie debuts. Shuri will actually take on one of the newest rookies, Rana Yagami. Yeah, she's going to take on Rana Yagami. And then actually, Saya Kamitani, one half of the Goddess of Stardom Tag Team Champions, will take on the other new rookie, Sayaka Kurara. So, two new rookie debuts there, having singles matches, Shuri and Saya Kamitani. Should be good. Should be really good. Can't wait to see them make their debuts. And then the New Blood Tag Team Championships are going to be on the line as Wing Gori, the champions, which are Saya Ida and Hanan, will defend the titles against the Reiwa Tokyo Towers, made up of Ami Sourei and Lady C. So that should be a good match. Should be a good tag title match. It's been a little while since they've defended those tag titles, but hey, should be good. Should be really good. And then matches that they've announced for Stardom Dream Queendom. We got an interesting four-way tag match. You have the team of Lady C and Hina versus Yuna Mizumori and Saki. Oh, so Saki's making a splash back in Stardom. It's been a while. Versus Tekla and Mai Sakurai, of course, part of Donna Del Mundo, 2/3 of the Bari Bari Bombers. And Saki Kashima will make her return as well, as she teams up with stablemate Ami Sourei. So, hey, some returns there. Saki of Cosmic Angels and Saki Kashima of God's Eye for Stardom Dream Queendom. So that's cool. That's really cool. We got a very interesting special 6-woman tag match. So on one team we have 7-Up of Yu and Nanae Takahashi, and they're paired up with Azumi. Very interesting pairing. And they'll be taking on another interesting pairing of Shuri, Mei Seira, and Mina Shirakawa. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm not too sure how that's going to go, but that's an interesting matchup. Miyu Iwatani will make her return as well. So, hey, we got a couple of ladies coming off of injury making their return, so this is good. So Miyu Iwatani makes her return, this time in an 8-woman tag team match, as her star stable mates will take on Oedo Tai. So representing stars will be Wing Gori, Hanan, and Saya Ida, Hazuki, and the returning Miyu Iwatani. And they'll be taking on Oedo Tai's Starlight Kid, Ruaka, Rina, and Fukigen Death. So that should be very exciting. Let's see. And then even some title matches. We got 4 title matches announced so far for Stardom Dream Queendom. Julia is going to defend the NJPW Strong Women's Championship against Megan Bayne. Woo! That ought to be really good. This is Megan Bayne's 3rd title match. Because remember, you know, she had her 2nd one with Micah for the Goddess of Stardom tag titles. Because they were going for the vacant title since they did win the Goddess of Stardom Tag League. So this will be her 3rd title shot. Wow. Well, we'll see what happens. This will be quite a challenge for Julia. The Goddess of Stardom tag team titles will be on the line as well, as the champs, Aphrodite, Utami Hayashishita, Saya Kamitani, will defend against XL, which is Natsuko Tora and Miu Watanabe. That should be really good. Saori Ano is going to get another crack at the Wonder of Stardom Championship. That's right. They're going to run it back once again. Mirai, the champion, defending against Saori Ano. That should be really good. But I have a feeling that Saori Ano may walk away with that title. But we'll see. We'll see. And then the big one, the big one, the main event, I assume will be the main event. It better be the main event. It's for the vacant World of Stardom Championship, as it will be Micah versus this year's 5-star Grand Prix winner, Suzu Suzuki. Which, of course, these two have faced each other before. Suzu beat Micah in the finals of the 5-star Grand Prix. So, they're running it back for the title, for the top prize in World Wonder Ring Stardom. But yeah, those are the matches that they have so far. And I assume, a few more may get added, I think. Let me see. For Stardom Dream Queendom, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, that's 7 matches, so I think that's probably all. Yeah, that's 7 matches. And then for New Blood, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 for New Blood. Which, I mean, that's still a decent number. That's still a decent number. But, yeah, should be good. Should be really good. Definitely looking forward to both of these shows to close out the year 2023 for Stardom. Should be good. Should be really good. Okay. Before I switch gears to TJPW, here's a quick word on the sponsor of this video, Game Beauty. Take a look. As you continue to enjoy content here at Blitzball Champ Gaming, be sure you take a moment to check out Game Beauty. Beauty inspired by gaming. Game Beauty brings to you video game related makeup and cosmetic products. You have products such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, eyeshadow brushes, liquid eyeliner pens by Akideris, and even non-makeup products like graphic tees. They even have special collaboration makeup kits, such as this Persona 5 Heat Wave Brush Single, Metaverse Bundle, and even a Phantom Thieves limited edition makeup collection. Also remember that Game Beauty provides international shipping of $60 or more. And if you use the promo code Blitzball Champ, all in caps, you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to use that to your advantage. Now, back to your regularly scheduled video. Enjoy, and thank you. Okay, switching gears to Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. So, before I talk about Combat Princess, of course, I have to mention that our favorite magical girl, Yuka Sakazaki, a while back around December 6th, had her final graduation matches in TJPW, or at least in a TJPW ring, but because she still competed in one last match outside of TJPW ring, but at an aquarium, but of course hosted by TJPW. So she had one last in-ring match and one last out in public match for TJPW. Yuka Sakazaki, which the Aquarium Pro Wrestling pay-per-view was this past Sunday, December 10th, which was pretty entertaining. Like, yeah, very entertaining. It was a 6-on-6 competition, and yeah, it was pretty neat. They wrestled around different parts of an aquarium, a sea aquarium. So hey, it was pretty entertaining. Nothing too crazy serious, but just very entertaining, very funny. But yeah, Yuka had her last matches, her graduation matches, December 6th, and her last one there included one last singles match against her best friend, the Popping Sugar Rabbit, Mizuki. She also had a triple threat with Shoko Nakajima and Miyu Yamashita. So, she had a couple of matches for that show, like 3, I believe. But yeah, you can definitely tell it got really emotional throughout that show. Very emotional for Yuka Sakazaki, and seeing the other wrestlers. It's, I tell you, it's tough. It's tough. Like, I know that Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling won't be the same without Yuka Sakazaki. I mean, she's been there 10 years. Been there 10 years, y'all. Like, that's a long time. And, she's done very well in TJPW. Some might even say the ace of TJPW. She's at least one of the pillars of TJPW. Hands down, one of the pillars. But yeah, she's had quite a career in Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. Looking at her accolades, won the Tokyo Princess Tag Team Championship Tournament, was the inaugural Tag Team Champion with Shoko Nakajima. She won the 2022 Tokyo Princess Cup. She's won the Princess of Princess Championship 3 times. And she's a 4-time Princess Tag Team Champion, once with Shoko Nakajima, 3 times with her best friend, Mizuki, as the Magical Sugar Rabbits. I mean, yeah, I know she's never won the International Princess Championship, but you know what? That's okay. I mean, 4-time Tag Team Champion, 3-time Princess of Princess Champion, won a Princess Cup and a Tag Team Tournament. I think she's done really, really well. That resume speaks for itself. But she's done really well for TJPW, and I know a lot of people might be surprised of her making this move, but honestly, I get it. I get it. I mean, she's going to be moving to the States full time, and you know what? I think she's going to do well. I think she's definitely going to do well, and I believe she will be a champion here in the U.S. at some point. You know, it was just, it was just really sad seeing Mizuki. I mean, Mizuki is not only her tag team partner, but her best friend. And I don't think it'll be the end of the Magical Sugar Rabbits. Yuka's moving to the U.S. I'm sure probably occasionally they can team up again in the U.S. Because, Mizuki's been to the U.S. before. DPW, she's been on a DPW show twice, 2 or 3 times now. So, it's definitely possible that these two will reunite again at some point, whether it's through an indie promotion or a mainstream. Yuka's still signed to AEW, so I'm thinking that AEW will be her main when she does arrive in the US, which is early next year, which should be January next year. So we'll see how that goes. But like I said, Yuka has been phenomenal for TJPW, and it was an honor meeting Yuka Sakazaki. I got a chance to meet her at the DPW Tag Festival a couple of months ago. Her and Mizuki, the Magical Sugar Rabbits, were supposed to wrestle, but Yuka had that neck injury, but yet she still made the trip to meet the fans, and I got a chance to meet her. I had met Mizuki before, but it was just really cool to get a chance to meet both the Magical Sugar Rabbits at the same time. You know what I mean? So that was really special. And Yuka and Mizuki, they are such sweethearts. They are such sweethearts. So that was just really cool. But I think Yuka Sakazaki's going to do well in the U.S. And I'm happy for her. I'm proud of her accomplishments. She's a phenomenal wrestler. And I can't wait to see what she does here in the U.S. when she moves here. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I get a chance to see her again, which I'm sure I will. But looking forward to it. I also like the presentation that they did for Yuka. The other wrestlers giving her flowers, them taking a big group picture. It was very emotional, but I was very happy for Mizuki to get a chance to wrestle her best friend one last time, at least for however long, because there's no telling when they will face off against each other or even team again. But I'm pretty sure that won't be the last we will see the Magical Sugar Rabbits together again. But Yuka, I wish you the best and can't wait till you arrive here in the U.S. Okay, now let's finish off going over Combat Princess USA. This is the TJPW Prestige Wrestling collaboration show, and originally was going to take place at the Globe Theater, but apparently that theater has been shut down and they had to move venue. So they changed the venue to the Vermont Hollywood. Still in Los Angeles, though. Still in Los Angeles, California. And yeah, it will be at 10 p.m., which I assume 10 p.m. my time. Yeah, 10 p.m. my time. But I am looking forward to it. Anyway, let's go over the card for Combat Princess. Actually, been looking very forward to this show. And we got quite a card. We got 7 matches. We do have 1 championship match as well. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the card. Alrighty. First off, we got ourselves a tag team match. We have Impaler, which is Max the Impaler, and Pom Harajuku. And they will be taking on the team of the White Dragon, Rika Tatsumi, and Amira. To be honest with you, I think Impaler had the advantage in this one. This is the first time Rika, Tatsumi, and Amira are teaming up. So I think Max and Pom have the advantage in this one. And honestly, I could see them winning this one. So I'm going to go with Impaler, Max the Impaler, and Pom Harajuku to pick up the victory. But interesting tag match here. Very interesting. Should be good. All right. Let's take a look at our next match. Oh yeah, let's look at this one. All right. Okay, this next one, we got a singles match. We got the Popping Sugar Rabbit Mizuki taking on Sandra Moone. I've seen Sandra Moone only a few times. Will be interesting to see how this match goes, but I am going to go with the Popping Sugar Rabbit Mizuki to pick up the victory over Sandra Moone. But I'm very intrigued by this matchup. Very intrigued, just based on the couple of times that I've seen Sandra Moone compete. And I believe Sandra Moone has also been training at Marvelous as well. So I think that's pretty neat. But yeah, that should be a good match. Looking forward to it. But I got Mizuki for the win. All right. Let's move on to our next match. This match here, I'm actually very pumped for. Very pumped for. We got a singles match. Making her U.S. debut, Moka Miyamoto will take on Trish Adora. Ooh, interesting clash here. Moka and Trish. I'm very, very interested in this match. And honestly, as much as I will be rooting for Moka Miyamoto, and I like both these ladies, I think Trish Adora takes this one. I think Trish takes this one. Yeah, I think Trish takes this one. But it should be a great match. I'm actually looking forward to it. It'll be quite a clash of styles between these two ladies. I think it could go either way, and I'll be rooting for Moka, but I think Trish Adora takes this. So, should be good. Should be really good. All right. Let's move on to our next match. Another intriguing one. We got ourselves a singles match between Miu Watanabe and Hyan. This matchup, this is a very interesting matchup as well. Of course, Hyan, has wrestled other Japanese talent before, so definitely has experience there. But I have to say, I'm very interested to see what kind of chemistry these two ladies have. I really am. But it should be good. Should be really good. I'm going to say Miu Watanabe picks up the victory. But I think Hyan will put up a great fight. I think she'll put up a great fight. But I got to go with Miu Watanabe to pick up the win. But definitely a very intriguing matchup. Okay. Let's move to our next matchup. Alright, we got ourselves a singles match. We got the big kaiju, Shoko Nakajima, taking on Taya Valkyrie. Once again, another interesting matchup. I'm not too sure if both these ladies have ever faced each other before. So it'll be quite interesting. You know, Shoko Nakajima is more of the quicker one, quick and fierce, but Taya Valkyrie more of the striking and, you know, power type. But yeah, this could go either way. But you know what? I'm gonna say Taya Valkyrie picks up the victory. But I wouldn't be mad if Shoko won. But I'm gonna say Taya Valkyrie picks up the victory. Why not? Why not? So Taya Valkyrie is my pick to win. Okay. Next up, this is what I assume will be the semi-main event. I think it is. I think. But it's the only championship match that we have. Here we go. All right, the Princess Tag Team Championships will be on the line as the champions, Free Wi-Fi, made up of Hikari Noah and now Kakuta, will defend against the team of the Kick Demon, Janai Kai, and Shazza McKenzie. Now, it's been a hot minute since I've seen Shazza McKenzie wrestle. Not too long, but, you know, I'm familiar with her. I've seen her live even. But interesting combination of Janai Kai and Shazza McKenzie for this tag title shot. Will be interesting to see how they work as a tag team. But I think it's safe to say that Free Wi-Fi will end up taking this one and retain the Princess Tag Team Championships. Now Kakuta and Hikari Noah have been on a roll. They're a very great team. And you know what? I think they're going to continue to have a great tag title run. So I'm going to say Free Wi-Fi retains. Alrighty. And what I think will be the main event, and this was pretty much the first match that was announced when they announced Combat Princess USA. Check it out. We got a very special tag team match here. We have the team of 1-1 Million, which is made up of the Pink Striker, Miyu Yamashita, and the cutest in the world, Maki Itoh, who won the most recent Max Heart Tag Team Tournament. They will be taking on the current Knockout Tag Team Champions from Impact Wrestling, soon to be TNA Wrestling, MK Ultra, made up of Masha, Slamovich, and Killer Kelly. Whew, this is tough. This is a really, really tough one. This is a really tough one. Because both teams are very strong. You know, MK Ultra have been a phenomenal team since they formed in Impact Wrestling. And like I said, 1-1 Million, they won the last Max Heart Tag Team Tournament. They didn't have that long of a Princess Tag title reign, but still, very strong tag team. I'm gonna say probably 1-1 Million or 1-2 million. Yeah, 1-2 million. I'm going to say 1-2 million picks up the victory. I think probably Killer Kelly eats the pin. I hate to say it. But I will be happy regardless of which team wins because I like both teams. I've met all four of these ladies. Of course, just recently met Maki Itoh, also met Masha Slamovich, and also met Killer Kelly as well. And Miyu Yamashita I've met twice. So, well, actually, I've met Killer Kelly twice as well. So, yeah. So, I like all four of these ladies. So, I think it should be a great match. And like I said, it sounds like it'll be the main event. But, looking forward to it. But, there you have it. There's your card for TJPW Prestige Combat Princess USA. Looking forward to this show. Should be good. Should be really good. But that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to check out the link in the description to Game Beauty. And also, let me know what y'all's thoughts are. Let me know what you think about Bishamon doing the hat trick. 3-time World Tag League winners. And let me know your thoughts about Stardom New Blood 12 as well as Stardom Dream Queendom. Are you hyped, excited for those shows? How do you feel about Yuka Sakazaki's graduation from TJPW? How do you think she will do in the U.S. once she moves to the U.S.? And let me know your thoughts on Combat Princess USA. Let me know your predictions. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the YouTube, the Tube, I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed evening, and I will see y'all in the next video. Take care. Laters.